D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you. Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this story, and you can read those and come up with your own opinions or whatnot, or just listen to this video and, where I break it all down for you and everything. Before I get started, though, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we go ahead and get started? It looks like Ryan Kwanten and J.K. Simmons have been cast in a supernatural horror movie called Glorious. Now, if you don't know who J.K. Simmons is, as I just mentioned, he's going to be in the new Batgirl movie. He was also in the Snyderverse series as Commissioner Gordon. He's going to be Batgirl as Commissioner Gordon, or at least James Gordon. I don't know if he'll be a commissioner. He might just be a detective at that point. And then he was also in Whiplash, and he was in the Spider-Man movies as J. Jonah Jameson, as in the past ones, and in the Raimi verse, and in this new MCU. And so, so that's who he is. Now, this movie, from what this article says, it's near completion. Like, it's almost done, ready to go. And I think that, it's, who doesn't love a good supernatural horror movie? But I think that the premise sounds very interesting. It says, after a breakup, Wes, who is played by Ryan Kwanten, ends up at a remote rest stop. He finds himself locked inside the bathroom with a mysterious figure speaking from an adjacent stall, which I'm like, you're telling me they're taking a shit and some dude's talking to him? That is so weird. I just want to say that right now. I've been in the bathroom, doing a dude, and somebody is like, hey, and I'm all like, please don't talk to me. Please do not talk to me. And they're like, can you hand me some toilet paper? I'm like, that's not my problem. I do not, because you ever see those pranks where that dude takes a Nutella and he wipes it on somebody's hand? And I'm all like, that's so not funny at all. Anyways, so we'll see how that goes. They'd be funny if they did that prank and everything. Soon, Wes realizes he is involved in a situation more terrible than he could imagine. Spiraling out after a breakup, Wes ends up in a remote rest stop miles away from civilization. His situation worsens after he finds himself locked inside the bathroom with a mysterious figure speaking to him from an adjacent stall. I just read that. As Wes tries to escape, he realizes he is an unwilling player in a situation bigger and more terrible than he could possibly imagine, which that makes me just go, ooh, what's this all about? Because like I said, I do like horror movies, and this sounds very intriguing to me, but I just I don't know if I'll see it or not. That's the whole thing. Sometimes we just don't have time in this world to get to see every movie that we want to. Now, this is being directed by Rebecca McKendry. I think that's how you say her last name. Now, I don't know who this director is, but she directed recently she directed All the Creatures Were Stirring in 2018. And then in 2019, she directed Psycho Granny. Now, I haven't seen any one of those movies, so I don't know her work, but good for her, good for her plugging away. I love it when people get jobs, because I love it when people are working. It's always a good thing. Now, it's James Norrie from AMP International, who is producing one of the producing things of this, commented and said, buyers are always asking for films that can stand out from the crowd. Well, your wish is granted. Glorious is so deliciously bonkers that people are going to be talking about it for years, which that kind of makes me excited. I love it when movies like this, they're small, and you don't hear about them, and then they come out, and then everybody's loud like, oh my God, did you see this movie? It was so good and everything. And you're just like, no, but now I'm going to go check it out. So it's very interesting. Now, the director, Rebecca McKendry, she added under some of her thoughts. She said, Gloria speaks to my love of cosmic horror, which makes me go, ooh. Gore, absurdist humor, philosophy, and the type of transgressive movies that leave you thinking, I can't believe I just saw that. And that makes me go, what does that mean? Because I don't know who this, what that means and everything. I forgot to mention this, Ryan Kwanten. If you don't know who he is, he made his big splash with True Blood, where he played the character Jason Stackhouse. And I always thought he was great on that show. And I always wondered why he didn't blow up after that that TV show ended. I was like, he's so good. And he's Australian, I believe. And he did that Southern accent just so well. And I just think he's also, if you get a chance to go see it, he's in this short film. It's on YouTube, or at least it was the last time I saw it, where he plays Eddie Brock with the Venom thing, and it was so good. And you don't see Venom the whole time until the very end, but it was just so good. And yeah, I think he's a good actor. I don't know, I just don't understand why he's not getting more work. It's a bummer. It's a bummer for him. Tell me, what do you guys think about this? How do you feel about this glorious movie starring Ryan Kwanten and J.K. Simmons? Do you think that this sounds good? Is this something that you're interested in? Do you like horror movies? Or is this something that you're just like, pass, but thanks anyways, you know? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.